Alright guys, the Yang Wang U9 Extreme built by BYD just broke the production car speed record, and there's some interesting things, so I figured I'd fire up the camera and talk about it a little bit. This car is very cool. I mean, congrats to the whole team on this because it is awesome. It is the first vehicle that has ever made this list that is made by a Chinese manufacturer. So, you know, historically it's been like McLaren F1, Bugatti, Koenigsegg, SSC to Tuataria, which technically still has it if you really consider that they have to go there and back. But this is, I mean, let's be honest. The One Direction, it works enough, I would say, especially because they're on a track. You go one way on a track. It's how it works. But this was done, before anybody questions it, this was done by a German driver on the ATP automotive testing Peppenberg test track in Germany by a German driver verified by Germans. So it's not just some Chinese propaganda made up stuff. It seems to be pretty legit. Almost hit 500 kilometers an hour, which is 308.3 mile per hour top speed, 496.22 kilometers an hour, which is 4 miles per hour faster than the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, who had the record before that. It had it for many, many years, I think since 2019, but you know, it shows how difficult this is. There's been a lot of cars that are trying to do this. Hennessy, Koenigsegg, Bugatti, they're all gunning for this. And this is the first EV and, like I said, first Chinese vehicle. This thing has some crazy tech to it. It is a production car. They are going to make 30 of them that are at this level. I think it's pretty comparable, honestly, even when you talk about how, you know, sustainability at that speed. So if you look at like how long the Bugatti can go that speed, it's only like a couple pulls like that before it's got no gas in it. This, who knows how many attempts it can do before it's got no battery left. It could be 1, it could be 2, 3, who knows. BYD obviously keeps things pretty close to the chest, I would say. We don't really know exactly what battery system it's got in it comparatively to like what we've heard with other cars that they sell, but it's cool. It's got a lot of cool tech. I think it's worth talking about. People will write it off because it's Chinese, because it's electric, but it is what it is. I'm a Bugatti fan, and I still can look at it. I even have the speed pulled up here, the pass, if you will, and it's pretty interesting. So let's take a quick look at it. It's not, to me, it's not the most attractive looking car, honestly. It's kind of just like meh, but you can see it shows the chart of speed. I would have really liked to see throttle, like TPS, throttle position sensor, to see when he was flooring it, how long after the turn he was actually like on the gas. But, you know, we get what we get. What do you guys think? Is this thing very attractive looking? It's got to be pretty heavy. It's got to be. Okay, so he comes out of the turn doing about 280 kilometers an hour, almost 300. Oh, what's he going to be at? 310 right out of the turn, and then on the gas. So I guess he had to lift because it was getting a little shaky up top. Hard to really tell in the video, but you can see it's at 360 right now. There's not really much to hear. 394, 395. It didn't look too shaky, but I'm sure any little bit of input is terrifying at that speed. Look at that, though. How crazy is that? He takes his hand off the wheel at 319 kilometers an hour. Just cheering, good, happy, all's well and good. Very crazy. This is also the car that famously can jump. So I got another video here of it jumping. Crazy in itself. There's also no driver in this, but this is what I imagine is just computer rendering video AI, but they claim it can jump, and there it is jumping things. I guess that's something that cars are required to do. I've never been in a situation where I'm like, man, if only my car could have jumped just there. I mean, maybe I guess if it's just potholes or like, I mean, one time I was driving my car and I think I hit a cone on the road or something like that. Yeah, definitely hit a cone. I almost hit a ladder one time. I guess if it could have jumped, but I was going like 60 miles an hour. So I don't know if a jump would have been appropriate at that speed. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is jumping really something that cars need to do? How do you control it? Do you click a button to jump it? Or do you just hope? And then you can see like I don't know if these shocks are, I should have looked this up. I don't know if these shocks are hydraulic or air actuated. But you can see it come out here and it does like a whole dance number. Look, so this reminds me of like LA videos from like 2005. See, it can control very, very precisely. That's pretty crazy, the way that it's actuating the wheels to like just twist itself. It's not, the ground's not turning, it's like twisting. It can show you its ass. Then another one comes out and starts doing it, and they're both head nodding and saying, look at us, Germany, look at us, America. You guys wish you could do this. I mean, that's crazy. Crush a soda can with that thing. The kicker is the regular one, the U9 base model one, not the Extreme, which is still insanely fast, comes in at like 240 grand. The one that they're showing here that does all the hopping and stuff. They're going to only make 30 of those really extreme ones that go almost 500 kilometers an hour. But these ones are only 250 grand. That's cheaper than a Huracan. And you're getting something way more impressive. From start to finish, too, the tech on these is just, I mean, it's just superior to everything we got. Like, I hate to, it's superior to everything other car brands are selling right now. I mean, look at this thing nodding at the driver before he gets in. They make 3,000 horsepower, the extreme ones. I don't know what the regular ones make. But even when you talk about Nürburgring times, they went 659 on the Nürburgring, and they weren't even pushing it that hard. Like, it was like a minor deal. Like, it was just like kind of, they like popped into the Nürburgring to see what it did. This is one of the other things that I questioned. Do we think that the tape, how do we feel about the tape? They taped up every crevice, every crack, everything on this deal. Look at that. On the bumper, the hood, the fenders, the headlights, everything was taped up for aerodynamics. Was it good for a mile an hour? Maybe. Was it good for 2, 4? I don't know. But it feels weird to do when you're talking about production cars. I don't know. They have a video of it on the track too. And I will say, the suspension really seems like it could eliminate all body roll when you have, suspension that can articulate the way that they can do it. And of course, a lot of that comes into software. So we will see how they can manage the software and the hardware side of things. But crazy. Very cool stuff. Congrats to BYD and the whole team. Really cool videos out there on this thing. Definitely go check it out. But thank you guys so much for watching, following, and I will see you next time.